So we are in the garage, and I've got a bit of a, I don't know what you'd call it, but a bit of a fascination with like boxes. And I don't know, for some reason every time I collect wood, or if it's like pallet wood like that, I always seem to make a box for some reason, just because I think that everything should go in a box and the box should be put away. I don't know, but I've been messing around with that, and it's also, there's a cafe logo which was a complete fail, but I ended up finding a stencil that I've had since I was probably about 8, and I just stenciled on that little army logo, and I thought that it came out really, really good. And that's just the stencil there. You can pick them up for probably, you know, a couple dollars from the news agency or craft shops or wherever. Everyone has them. They're online as well. And I just used a few little permanent markers. That's a little Sharpie, and that's a little fine outliner marker. And yeah, but anyway, I just thought that it came out really, really good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reach up here if I can, and I probably can't even reach it because it's up here on this shelf. And I've got a really old can of just cheap lime green spray paint, and I'm actually just going to spray that on and see how I can make it if it looks a little bit weathered. So before I do that, I'm going to have to get some sort of a cloth or a rag just to kind of just rub it in. And I found one right over here. You can see it's definitely been well used. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm just going to spray. I'm going to spray the cloth, and I'm just going to dab it. I don't really want a crazy amount on there. So it's probably best maybe if I spray a decent amount on there, and I can rub it off. But and it's almost about just weathering the box, really. So I'm going to put some here. Just to make it look used in a sense. So it's kind of weathered a little bit. I reckon that looks pretty good. If you were going for that kind of old school army look, which is kind of what I was going for. This is just a test box. You can see there's nothing in it, but yeah, I don't know, I feel like I want to add something to that, but I don't know what. Maybe a few small little dabs of black paint. So once again, I'm going to reach up here, I'm going to see what I've got. That's clear. So this is engine enamel. It's black. I'm just going to use it because there's really not much left in there. So get my rag again. I'm going to spray it in the same spot. I'm not going to do too much because I don't really want to. And I'm just gonna dab it on there, really. see how that weathered, that really cool weathered look is coming out in it. So I'm going to add a little bit more green around the edge of it, just here, just to kind of just complete that look, and just over here as well. And I'll put that there, and I think I'm going to call that done. And that's pretty much a really kind of easy way that you're going to weather an army box, and that looks really good. So what I'll do is, you know what, I'm actually going to leave it like that. That looks really good. So that's it, guys. That's how you weather, you know, to make it look kind of old school. The numbers, you can see that's just permanent Sharpie marker. 2, you know, cheap cans of spray paint, black, and that is a lime green. So that looks really cool. I actually might build another box and kind of just do the whole 4 or 5 sides of it. So that's it, guys. That's how you weather an army box.